/ date of election.
Right.
And we asked them that we thought it was disenfranchising African American voters, which is covered by Section 5 for the Voting Rights, 1965 Voting Rights Act.
Right.
And of course they did what we asked them to do, because the Republicans who engineered this thing said that a lot of people had asked them to change it. So that they merely said, okay, prove it. Send me some names and records. And of course they don't have any records because no one asked them to change it. They just decided to do it because they could.
Right.
So now they say no, but the only thing that troubled me, and I, definitely don't want to heap on, I don't want to make a big, it is politics, but I don't want to make a campaign issue out of it. But it troubled me, maybe you can help me understand, why would the county attorney suggest that we're going to sue the same department that's helping us, the Justice Department? They're on our side. And I read in the paper on yesterday where it was quoted, where the current attorney was quoted as saying if they didn't do something by a certain time, that there's a possibility that we would go to court and file an injunction against them or file a suit against them. I didn't understand that. Maybe you can help me understand, why would we, as a Democratic county, sue the friend that we have, which is the Justice Department?
Well, Mayor, I think that the county attorney is acting on instructions from the legislative delegation. That is what he has to do. I certainly know that there are some people who don't agree with all of this, but as county attorney, it is his job to respond on behalf of the legislative delegation.
He work for the county commissioners?
He does, but one of his jobs.
But they are employed by, isn't he employed by and paid by? I'm just asking questions. I don't know.
Yeah.
I know how the city works, but isn't he paid wholeheartedly 100% by the county?
He is.
And isn't the county in charge of elections in our city?
Right.
Runs the board of elections and all that fun. And so I'm saying, I'm kind of confused about why we would even suggest that we would sue the Justice Department. We have a friend in the Justice Department.
Well, I agree with you 100%, and what I would like to do is to introduce a resolution calling on our legislators and our county officials not to be involved in a suit.
Thank you.
Force the legislators to produce, and it looks like they're not going to be able to produce any information because in setting this thing up, the nonpartisan elections and all of these other things, they had nobody that they talked to. Now, we know who they talked to. We know that they talked to Mayor Rickard. We know that they talked to one or two council members who gained favor in their particular districts. We know they didn't talk to me, and they chose to cut my district up to decrease my chances of being reelected. I know that they didn't talk to Henry Ficklin, and they cut his district up, sent him to North Macon and down through Shirley Hills, and then down to the downtown, took Fort Hill out of the district that I represent, which has always been a really good district for me, and one that I've represented for 25 years, took that out and put it in District 2, and I also know that these same people are supporting financially people to run against all of us. So I know those things happened, but the general rank and file folks in this community were not consulted. These folks have no responses to the Justice Department, and it is an insult to all of us that they would then want to use our taxpayer money to sue, as you say, a friend of this community, a friend in the Justice Department who found that their attempts at explaining this whole thing were, shall we say, deficient.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm glad to hear that you are going to introduce a resolution, because I think it's only right. Here again, we don't want to, we don't want to make a campaign, but I just think it's wrong for us. And you said they didn't ask you. No one ever asked me either. As former mayor,
well, Mr. Mayor, Mayor, I think that all of you who are running for mayor ought to be very, very concerned, very upset, because the incumbent mayor and his staff, they're using the office of the mayor to run their campaign.
Yes.
All of these different events and special things.
All of that they're popping up, you know.
That's exactly right. So they're using, and I've said this before, that it is illegal for them to use the offices that they're in, and these are paid employees of the citizens of this community who are using your tax money, taking their salaried time and working to run this mayor's campaign. And all of you, Charlie Bishop, Sam Hart, who else? Joe Allen. All of you ought to be very upset, and
if I knew that you know, because that's against the law to use public time or public personnel put on the payroll to campaign. I ran for re-election when I was in office. No one can say one staff member on my staff ever made a phone call and asked anyone to vote for me unless they did it on their own, on their free time. But never from the mayor's office. It's illegal. It's against the law. And it's unethical. Right. And I would hope that if that's a fact, that the mayor would put a stop to that.
Well, I think all of you who are running for mayor are at a distinct disadvantage in this, and then we as council are kept out of the loop on a large number of things that we should be privileged to, with information that we should know about, events that we don't even know about, because these events are in the mayor's office and we don't even get them on the council side. So we're operating at a disadvantage, and I just think it is illegal for this administration to utilize the office of the mayor to run this campaign, and taxpayers ought to be upset about it as well. But I have a race of my own. I'm trying to keep Alan Peake and the other Republicans from pumping money into my opponent's campaign and all of this, and running people, and so, but I just wanted to throw out that bit of information that this is what I observe.
Yeah, well, I'm going to bring this. I think the media, this is something that the working media ought to look into, ought to investigate. They're supposed to be the watchdog of this community.
But they're afraid they're going to lose the Alan Peake campaign, the ad money. That's what they're afraid of.
Well, that's very unfortunate when if the media is well paid for, we really are in a heap of trouble, as they say. But my question, the original question you asked is that I'm glad to know that that a resolution will be introduced asking the county and the legislature not to use that. Don't sue. In other words, don't bite the hand that feeds you.
Right.
We have a friend in the Justice Department. We have a friend in the White House, and they did what we asked them to do, and they would be very confused coming from the same county, and this is a Democratic county with Democratic leadership, and both heads, both the chairman and the mayor, and we just won 60%. President won 60% of the vote in solid blue, landslide. Now, if we turn around, the same blue city and county would turn around and sue the Justice Department and suing our president because they helped us what we asked them to do. That just had me kind of confused, but you kind of cleared it up for me somewhat. And I thank you very much for your listening.
All right, and thank you
for accepting the call.
Thank you very much for your call. That's former Mayor C. Jack Ellis, who's a candidate for mayor, and we do provide an opportunity on this program for any of the mayoral candidates to call and give us their perspective. We do want to commend the county for getting a plan in place on the pools. Former Mayor Ellis spoke out very strongly on this on last week, when we learned that possibly most of the pools would not be opening, and so Commission Chair Hart and the other commissioners have come up with a plan where they're going to be providing transportation for our young people to get to the pools, but we express